What up, what up, what up, everybody? It's me, Kelly, your spiritual lighthouse, your sunshine in the dark, and I've taken a couple weeks off. Sorry I kind of went ghost, but that's all right. Sometimes you gotta do that every once in a while, right? Some 12th house placement shit, okay? If you know, you know. Anyways, I hope everybody's doing well. We're gonna do a read today. We're just gonna get straight into it. What's the tea? All right. So here we go. What's the tea on you this week, this month, May, wherever, whenever you're watching this? What's the energy around you? What kind of shit are people talking? Okay. Pile number one, salt and pepper with sexuality. Pile number two, Roxanne Shante with defense. Pile number three, Lotto with instinct. Okay. Pick your pile. Pile number one, pile number two, pile number three. All right. Hang on, I just gotta throw the brightness up on here, so bear with me a second. There we go. Now I can see what's going on. All right. So I hope everybody's been doing good. It's been a while. Long time no see. I went on a Harley trip. I've been adventuring. My old man came home, so we took some time off and hung out together. All right. Hung out with the kids and all that good stuff. So I hope everybody's doing good. I missed you. If you missed me, make sure that you like this video. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that, you're not fucking around, Okay, here you go. So pile number one, salt and pepper, sexuality. So let's see what the gossip is on you. Pile number one. Okay, so right off the bat, people are talking about your victory and success, okay? That is some kind of the gossip around you. And this could be a victory and success around family, around relationships, around work, career, school. Just successful in your own life, your own voice, I heard. So maybe you're using your voice to bring some kind of success into your life, okay? A big thing people are talking about is your sexuality, all right? So there's two females on this card, okay? So that could be, that could mean something to you, that could not mean something to you. This could be, maybe you just have some kind of a connection with some girlfriends that you're with. Like, maybe you got a really close BFF and people are like, are those two lesbians? You never know, right? Whatever. If you are, that's good for you. I mean, no big deal. It doesn't really matter in this day and age, I don't think anymore anyway. All right. So you could be using your voice for good. I heard you could be using your voice for evil. So it's really depending on what's up to you guys. So we got material harvest. Okay, we always get this card every time I use this deck, but you guys could be raking in the goods, raking in the funds. You guys could be bringing in the money. What are you guys doing? People want to know what you're doing to get your money. Okay, and we got 6-9 right off the bat in sexuality. So you put two and two together. You got it. All right. People are saying you're looking fine. You're looking good. You're looking fire. Okay. They want to know who's doing your hair. They want to know how did you get looking so bright, so light, so spiritual? How come you can see the world in a different way than they can? How come you were blessed with this gift of light, this gift of material harvest? How come you have been blessed with this victory and success? Why you? That's what I'm hearing. Why her? Why him? Why them? Okay, what else are people talking? People are seeing that you are buying good food, nutritious food, whole food. You're able to afford, to buy good stuff at the grocery store. You're not buying garbage. No innovation. I love Missy Elliott. Okay. So you guys are very innovative. Okay. You're out of the box. You're unorthodox. This is my Aquarius energy card. I always pick up Aquarius energy with this. So you could be Aquarius, could be in your big three. It doesn't have to be. But yeah, like you guys are just out of the box, unorthodox. You ever listen to a Missy Elliott song? There's nobody like her. Okay. She just does it differently. You're very sexually appealing to all sorts of people. You could wear a lot of hats, head coverings. I don't know what they're called, but are they called the burqa? I don't know. If I'm wrong, sorry, don't sue me. But yeah, I don't know. I'm country girl, man. I don't know. Not from the city. I don't know much about that. Okay, so pile number one. What is the gossip on my pile number one? Okay, you guys are making your money in a different way, unorthodox, I'm hearing. Okay, you're having a victory and success in your own way. The ninth house, broadening your horizons, either spiritually, academically, or on a long journey. Okay, so again, I'm picking up lots of nines. We got 19, we got 9, we got 6, which is an upside down 9. And we got the ninth house, so 999. So we're going to look that up really quick here, and we'll see what that says. But you could be broadening your horizons. You could be spiritually broadening your horizons somehow, okay? Like maybe people see that you're in church a lot or you're doing lots of tarot, you're doing stuff like this, right? And you're into energy and crystals and healing and I just heard this is kind of funny. I just heard devil worship, okay? Because there's these kids at school that think, that one of my kids is into this devil worshiping and stuff because they listen to this band and it's like you guys need to get a fucking life. Like, oh my god, kids are so stupid. Anyways, so 999 signifies the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. Okay, so this is what people are talking about with you. So the universe is encouraging you to embrace the change, trust, and release what no longer serves you. It represents completion, transformation, and a spiritual awakening. So you guys could be going through a spiritual awakening, like, and with this light, that makes a lot of sense. Like you could just be really up in the clouds, like Pisces, like, like I know when I went through spiritual awakening, it's like you get really trapped in like, oh, look at all these numbers, like, the repeating numbers and the signs and the symbols and the feathers and the birds and the bees and the trees and the animals, sometimes that just kind of wraps you up in it and you end up looking like this. People could be thinking you're a little crazy. That's okay. Let them talk shit. They're gonna anyway. Give them something to talk about, pal one. At least you're looking good while you're doing it. Sexuality. Okay. Yeah, again, so you guys could be going on a long journey. You could have just went on a long journey. You could have just came home from a long journey. I'm just feeling very lucky energy off of this. Okay, I like with this material harvest, victory, and success, you guys could have won some money at like a casino, online casino, could be gambling. All right, picking that up real heavy. Let's get one more card. Pile number 1. What is the gossip around pile number 1? The 7th house. Yeah, everybody's talking shit about your sex life. They're talking shit about your relationships. They want to know who you're banging. They want to know whose bed have your boots been under. Okay, Shania? This area of your life is about long-term significant partners, romantic, business, or family. So they're talking about your business partners, your family members. They're talking about your romantic partners. They're really talking a lot about you in general. People, like, they just can't keep your name out of their mouth. Big topic, big hot topic, all right? You could shop at Hot Topic, okay? All right, you could like bands that Hot Topic has on their shirts, okay? You could wear Hot Topic clothes. Page of Cups. Is that one card? I guess so. Page of Cups. Yeah, so you could be younger. You could be on the younger side. You could like to wear short skirts. And then the Page of Cups and then Knight of Wands. You could have lots of people after you. People could think that you are like younger, They could think that you're just like a young girl, an adolescent. They could think that you are, what's the word? Like innocence, they could think that maybe you don't know a lot, you haven't been around the block all that much yet because you're still young or whatever. People could see that you have lots of suitors chasing you with this Knight of Wands and this Page of Cups. It's just like, I mean, the way that they came out, it's like you just have people chasing you, all right? People can see that. Or that's what people are thinking about you anyway. They just think that people are like really giddy up and going towards you, okay? They could be jealous of this. Lots of people are very intrigued about your romantic partnerships. You got Justice. Okay, so you could be a Libra. Yeah. Hey, oh, my kids are at the door. Really? You guys gotta go. I can't stop this video. I don't know how to stop it and start it. Sorry, I love you. I'll see you at home. Sorry about that. People could be talking about lots of interruptions. Maybe you have lots of interruptions going on in your life. Okay, maybe you had some kind of a legal issue going on, legal interruption. Maybe you had somebody suing you. I think I mentioned that in the first little part here. I can't answer the door. No, sorry. I'll talk to you in a bit. Love you. Have fun. Okay. Anyways, pile number 1. Yeah, people could just be talking like you have a slick tongue, sharp tongue, take no shit, start no drama, but take no drama, you know what I mean? Like, you don't start nothing, it won't be nothing. You want to start something, it's gonna be something, okay? All right, we're gonna get one more card. What are people talking? What's the talk of the town? What are people saying about my pile number one? Exuberance, 12, the roaring 20s in Paris. With this roaring 20s in Paris and this page of Cups card, I just see you partying, nights out on the town. You guys are having a blast. I just heard gossip really loud, but you're exuberant, you're innovative, your energy is fire. The sexuality, you could be dressing up, you guys could be drinking booze, you could be going out partying, dancing, like singing, karaoke. You guys could just be having a lot of fun right now, okay? The roaring 20s in Paris. You guys are having the time of your lives. People are talking about this, okay? Anyways, okay, pile number one. That is If you like that, please like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't like that, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you like the next one. All right. Okay, we got pile number two. Defense. What are people saying about Rocky? I mean, my pile number two, people could be calling you Rocky. You guys could be in boxing. You guys could be in Taekwondo, Jiu-Jitsu, karate, some kind of fighting club. Fight Club could be significant to you. You could watch that movie. Could be one of your favorite movies. Is it Fight Club? Breakfast Club? I don't know. Whatever it is. What are people saying? Oof, you guys are deep. We got Scorpio. You guys are very, very mysterious, intuitive, instinctual, deep, dark. Um, ooh, I just see the snake there shedding old skins, very transformative. Okay, so this energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. Okay, so people can see that you're the type of person, pile number two, that you don't want a lot of people all up in your business. You like to keep to yourself, you stick to yourself. If people want to come step into your door, um, like it's very rare when people want to come to your door. You're the type of person that people are actually scared to go knock on your door. Um, you could be big bad wolf, big bad person. You drive a Harley, you're a little scary. Like people see you as scary, like you're ready to rumble. You're like Rocky, like you will fight. If somebody's looking for a fight, you will be the person that will engage in the fight. Like you're down, okay? You're down for a little thunder and lightning, okay? You guys are intense. You guys are very charming. You're very, like, I just heard youthful, but you're very magnetic. There's just something about your appearance where when you walk into a room, people's eyes just follow you. Like wherever you go, you could just feel people staring at you. Okay, then that's just your energy. Like a lot of people look at you. I just look, but don't talk. Okay, it's like they look at you, but they don't talk to you because they're scared of you. For one, they could think that you're very defensive. You could have your defenses up very high, and that could be because of something that happened in your life. You know what I mean? You don't have time for shit. You don't have time for bullshit. You don't have time for gossip, for drama. You don't have time for petty girls and their bickering. Like you don't do that. Okay. All right. What other kind of energies we got here for pile number two? Pile number two. What are people saying about pile number two? Fourth house. Okay, so we got double Cancer energy. We got the fourth house, which is a Cancer's house. So your home and the roots of your being. So people are talking about your house. Maybe you live in a trailer and people are talking shit that you live in a trailer. Oh, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, really, you live in this trailer and you pay one bill. Like, you don't have to pay all these other bills. Everything's included. You're actually really doing good, well off living in this trailer, but people are talking shit about it. Maybe you don't own your home. Maybe you rent your home and they're talking shit because they're locked down to this 25, 35-year mortgage and you're able to do whatever the hell you want. You're able to free float around. You can go wherever you want to go, pile number two. People are talking about that. But they're talking about your parents. They're talking about your family members. They see you, they wonder why you're so defensive. Like, who are their parents? They want to know, like, who's their family? Like, they could be talking about, like, maybe they see your family coming over to your house, or they don't see you with many people except your family. So they know that maybe you're just very close with just your family. Like, you got a close-knit family unit, obviously. We got Cancer. So, yeah, so they're talking about your home and the roots of your being. Like, why are they the way that they are? They're trying to really figure that out. They want to figure you out, pile number two, but they can't figure you out because you don't talk to people because you're defensive, because you only let certain people in, okay? We got Cancer. So this energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving, and it may concern family, a mother, or a child. So if you are a mother, they're talking about you and like the fact, like maybe your kids or how you parent, how you're like, maybe they wonder like, is she sensitive? Is she loving? Is she caring? Like, how is she caring for these kids, right? Or maybe they see you being emotional with just your kids, but with everybody else, you're defensive. It's like you love your kids, you love your family members, everybody else on the defense. You want nothing to do with them. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I'm just picking up a very, very homey energy. You guys are very intense. The love that you have for your family outshines any other love that you have for anybody and anything. Like your family is your life pile number two. People are talking about this. Okay. Let's see. I want to get more of these cards actually. What else about pile number two? Tell me about pile number two. What are people talking? It's really something about your house. Like maybe you have kids in school. Like I said, this trailer thing. Maybe you live in a trailer and the kids at school and their parents are talking shit about the fact that you live in a trailer. But really, you're doing better than they are because you're not locked in. If something breaks down, you don't have to pay for it. The landlord does, right? And you're paying maybe like one flat low monthly rent and everything's included. So really, you're styling. You get to go on trips. You live luxurious life. You get to do whatever the fuck you want to do because you don't have to worry about, being trapped to a home payment, like, a mortgage. Okay. All right, knowledge. Yeah, you guys are very smart. People are talking the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. This is about your family. Something about your family. They're talking about you, your mom. I just heard good looks. Okay, so you could get your good looks from your mom. That's what I'm hearing. They're talking about just that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So maybe you have a dad that is very secretive, very Scorpio-esque, very doesn't come out of his house, very defensive, very doesn't talk to people, isn't interested in anybody's bullshit, keeps to himself, keeps his circle small, tight knit, doesn't do gossip. That's you guys, okay? But yes, so you're very knowledgeable, you're very smart. They're talking about the fact that you know more than you say, right? You know more than you say, like more than you let on or whatever. You know more than you let on. Like it's like people think that they don't really know what to think about you, pile number two. They know that you're defensive, they know that you love your family. There's something about your home that they like to talk about. They know that you're very loving, you're very caring, you're very sensitive and emotional, and you really don't like being around people, okay? Nine of Swords. We all get a bit carried away with our worries sometimes. So they could think that you are worried about something. Maybe they think that you have anxiety because, like, you're defensive, but I don't pick that up. I actually feel like you're smart and you overthink everything. Like, because you're so knowledgeable, it's like I'm just picking up Gemini energy and like Libra. Like, you go over everything in your head before it happens. Like if you're going to go on a trip or if you're going to go do something, it's like you go over everything before it happens. Does that make sense? Like it's like you're always one step ahead of the game. Okay. Let's see. You got one more here. Okay, tell me about my pile number two. Tell me about my pile number two. 3 a.m. could be significant. You guys could burn incense. You guys could love to lay in bed. Your bed could be your favorite place. 8 of Swords. Stop overthinking it and just do it. Okay, well, again with these swords energy, you could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, with all the swords, or you could be Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, or a mixture of all that. Okay, you could work from home on the computer. You could drink lots of coffee. Um, you just could have a lot on your plate. Pile number two, people could be talking about the amount of work you have on your plate. Like maybe you're a single mom, maybe you're a single dad, and it's like you with the kids all the time, and you got to mow the lawn and take care of the house and go grocery shopping and work and do all this shit, take care of the dogs and, clean up dog shit. Like you guys are doing it all. Okay. You guys are busy people, busy bees. Courage, yeah. Number 8, Vikings in the New World. With this defense and the Vikings, that makes a lot of sense. You could have like Nordic blood in you. You could be a Viking. All right. Um, but yeah, like you are courageous. You're strong. You are adaptable. You're smart. Like where there's a will, there's a way. You're always going to make a way. You always pave a new way. You always make your own route. your own route, okay? Like you guys are like sailing upon the freaking look at the ocean in the background here. Like you guys don't give a shit. You don't care if the weather's bad. You are going to brave it. You're brave. You're courageous. You guys have more like oomph to you than anybody else does, than anybody else that they know. Okay? You don't let your anxieties or the worries of the world get to you. Okay, we have transcending, transformation, and reflection. So we have Atlantis, Rumi of Persia, and Mount Shasta's Moon, California. Okay, so there's moon in every single one of these. Every single one of these cards that just flew out, there is a moon in them. So you guys are very secretive. You have the moon energy. Again, with this Scorpio, this Cancer, this Pisces, you don't let people in. You guys are in the dark. People around you are in the dark. They don't know anything about you, and you like to keep it that way. All right. Again, you guys are able to transform with this snake shedding its skin. You're like constantly shedding layers and you're becoming a different person. Like it's like every day that they see you, you could be a new person. Like from it's like you blend, you're chameleon. Okay, you could one day be wearing coveralls because you're working and you need coveralls for whatever job you're doing. The next time they see you, you could be wearing hip waders because you're working in a pond, and you know it's like you're always. The next day they see you, you could be in a red hot, smoking hot dress, all fucking done up, and they don't even. They're double taking, like they're looking like, oh my god, is that the same person? Like you know what I mean? You could have this ability to dress like, I don't know, a dude one day, like work gear, and then the next day you're like all feminine, like masculine and feminine. Like you have the ability to do both, okay? With the dolphins in here, you're a good friend to the people that you are friends with. You're friendly with the people that you know, the people that you like. If there's people that you don't like, you are defensive and you want nothing to do with them, okay? And you're very, I just heard bitter, but I don't think it's bitter. It's almost, just nonchalant, not like you want no part of them. That's it. That's really it. You don't want any part of anybody. You don't want to deal with anybody's bullshit. Okay? You'll deal with your family's bullshit, and that's about it. Okay? Anyways, you guys, I love you. On to pile number 3. Instinct. Okay. Right off the bat, you guys follow your instincts, okay? You have this queen energy. You have this royal, regal energy. You guys could be a Leo. You guys could like be done up a lot. Maybe every time people see you, you're done up. Like you take care of yourself, your physical health. Like you shower every day. You know what I mean? Like, and if you don't shower every day, it's like you wash your hair like very regularly. Like you're not the type of person that leaves your hair for like a week. Like you're very cleanly. I'm like no judgment to people who aren't whatever, but I'm just saying you're very hygienic. Like you like to keep up with that part of yourself, okay? You're very instinctual. You listen to your inner thoughts. You let your like inner whatever compass be your guide. Do you know what I mean? Like your inner thoughts, like, you know, your higher self. You listen to your angels, to your ancestors. You have a connection to the source around you. Okay, you could get your lashes done, your nails done. Even if you're a guy, you could get your nails done, like not like, you know, red nails, but you know what I mean? Guys get manicures and pedicures too. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We got versatile. Holy and popping buttons. You guys could be busty. You guys could be popping buttons. People could notice that about you. Okay, but yes, you're very versatile. All right. You guys could have many tattoos. People could enjoy looking at your tattoos. That could be something. Yeah, busty and tattoos. Okay. And along with this regal energy, this like I'm a queen, I'm a king, like you have this vibe of not snobbish, but I heard snobbish, but like maybe people could think that you're snobby because of the energy that you exude. Yeah. Okay, so you're a rebel. You rebel. You are not like everybody else. You don't follow the crowd. You make your own path. Okay? You guys could have wild hairstyles. You guys could be into just, yeah, versatile dressing, versatile thinking. Your job could be versatile. Your hair, you know, your makeup. We have Saturn, the part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom. Saturn. Okay, so you guys could be going through a Saturn return, all right? Saturn returns are like usually they hit you the hardest at your 30s, okay? And it's kind of like it's if you know, you know, okay? It's kind of you got to go in depth with that. But Saturn energy. So this could be they could be talking shit about your work or how hard you have to work to get things done or how much harder you've had to work than other people. People understand that you have put in the work on something, okay? Let's see. Scorpio again. You guys are intense. You guys are masterful, thoughtful, magnetically charming, also secretive and possessive. Let's get one more. And the first house, ooh, what people see and the impression you give. Okay. You guys, I'm just hearing shady. Okay. So you could just throw off a naturally shady vibe. You don't want to deal with people. Okay? People stare at you a lot. People think you're secretive. They think that you're like living in the shadows. They could think that you like sell dope out of your backyard or something, or that like you're a bad person, but really you don't want nothing to do with them. You're a rebel without a cause. Okay? You follow your instincts, you follow your intuition. Um and you're always working very hard towards something. Toward maybe it's towards changing yourself in this, okay? With the first house and Saturn. So you could be working towards changing yourself, like raising your own vibration. People see this in you. Okay, let's see here. Give me some more info. Keep dropping them all. So we have the Knight of Swords and the Three of Swords. Oh yeah, so you guys could have went through a lot of heartbreak. Okay, look at we have the Three of Swords, heartbreak, betrayal. Somebody really hurt you. That could be why you're in more of the secretive energy and you're focusing more on yourself, focusing on your body, focusing on your mental health, focusing on clarity, focusing on your instinct, your intuition. But nobody wants like you have a sharp tongue. I just heard a big mouth. Okay, that happens sometimes with the sharp tongue. Um, like nobody wants to fuck with you because they think that you're going to hurt their feelings with something that like you're very mouthy, okay? That's okay. Don't take it the wrong way. That's fine. But yeah, you've been hurt. You have cried a lot of tears. You've cried a lot of tears. You've fought a lot of battles, okay? To become the person that you are now, pile number one. Okay, everybody, like the person that you are now, you had to work really freaking hard to become. Okay? Like it didn't just happen overnight. Like this was constant work, constant effort, constant putting time into yourself, into your appearance, into your mental health, into your home, into structure, into routine. You stopped focusing so much on relationships and you started putting like it's like you started putting your effort and energy into yourself again. So where you were putting a lot of effort and energy into a relationship, you cut that out and you started putting that back into yourself, okay? Let's see. File number 3. Yeah, people could just think that you're a brat. Like you just have this brat attitude. Like it's my way or the highway. You don't follow traditional norms. You don't let people run your life. You don't care what people say. You do you. Yeah, justice. Stick to your truth and everything will be just fine. So you could have a dog, you could work from home on your computer. I just see you with a little puppy. But you're getting your justice somehow. Okay, it's like I just heard your revenge. So revenge bod. Maybe that's what you guys are working on right now, a revenge bod. 11 could be significant to you. 1111. Okay, there's a song called 1111. I can't remember who sings it, but like make a wish could be the type of person that likes to make a wish, okay? On 1111. So we have 38 in strength, Joan of Arc in France. Okay, so you're very strong. And we have 2 white horses. And everyone, a lot of these, there's horses. Horses in every single one. So that means that horses are all about freedom. Hang on, let's read it. Horse, spiritual meaning. I know horses are all about freedom. Yeah, freedom, strength, and the connection between the earthly and the divine realms. So horses are often seen as a symbol of power, endurance, and the ability to transcend physical and metaphysical boundaries. So that's you guys. That's what people are talking about. You have this ability to go in and out of realms, okay? So maybe you can talk to spirit. Maybe you're a medium. Okay, maybe you can connect with your ancestors. I just heard telepathically. But either way, you guys are very powerful. You have a lot of endurance. Like you don't stop. You will never stop. Um, yeah. And this rebellion. I'm just picking up Métis. I'm picking up Louis Riel. Like you guys are like there's just an endurance about you. You don't give up. Métis don't give up. They're known for that. Okay? Anyways, so the horses are renowned for their strength and stamina, symbolizing the unbridled force of nature tamed for human benefit. Their ability to cover vast distances swiftly and gracefully represents resilience and the human will to overcome obstacles. Resilience is the word that I was looking for. Métis were resilient. Okay, like you can't kill us. We will keep coming back. We will live. Like we'll live on forever. You know, our voices will never be shut down and not heard, right? But that's you guys. So that could be significant to you guys also. Okay, I want to get one more. There's just this overwhelming people are talking about your iron will. Okay, you ever watch that movie Iron Will? Anyways, you guys have just this force, this will, this unbridled like um holy. I wish I could keep these cards in my hand. What do we have here? Stillness. You guys are adaptable. You guys are able to sit with your own self. Okay? Like you guys don't need company. You guys are quite capable of living on your own, doing things on your own. But I just heard a Zen master. So you guys could be into some kind of um manifestation work. You guys could do lots of yoga or something like that. Okay? So you got activation, patience, peace, and magic. Yeah, you guys are activating some kind of magic within. And that's because of the peace and the patience and like the stillness that you guys are able to keep. Like, see this? Right here, she's closing her eyes, right? So it's like she's meditating, she's concentrating. You guys are able to do that. Okay, there's something that you guys do where you're able to connect to a different realm, and it's like you can shift, time swap, time hop, destiny shift, whatever. You guys could be up in people's dreams a lot. Look, more horses, horse energy. You guys could have a horse that could be talking about that. All right. Anyways, just keep doing what you're doing, everybody. You guys are graceful, you're blissful. You guys are that Leo energy. Just keep being you, okay? Don't worry about what anybody else has to say. Anyways, I love you guys, and I hope you are happy with this. I missed you. So, yeah, give me a shout, leave me a comment, say hi. Talk to you later. Bye.